The world will be watching Paris very closely over the next few months for all sorts of reasons. There, of course, have been the growing political protests. There's been the rethinking of this ancient, magnificent city. Notre Dame will be reopening. Oh, and yes, the Olympics, the quadrennial event which comes here. And the countdown is now well and truly underway. It is just more than 4 months to go before the Olympics take place. The final throes of preparation, where they have been rethinking pretty much how to do the games, working on getting the Seine swim-worthy, a project that's cost the best part of $1 billion. The construction is almost complete. Sustainability. You see, one of the advantages they had here was the focus on 95% of the buildings were either existing, they already existed, or will be dismantled and repurposed. Tony Estanguet is the president of Paris 2024. And, well, first of all, I'm grateful you've given us time, sir, in what's a busy time. How ready are you?
We are so excited. We are so excited to be at 130 days before the opening ceremony. As you just said, the 5% of the venues we have to deliver are already on track, on time, and it's fantastic for us. It's a stress in less. And we are now dedicated to hosting the world, to welcome the world in this city.
Right, but now, you know, it doesn't, I know because I've covered London and others, it's not long before people start carping and complaining. This time it's about the opening ceremony. 600,000 along the Seine. Come on, everybody. It's not going to be that, is it?
It's going unprecedented. That will be the first time in the history of the Games that the opening ceremony will be into the city and not into a stadium. So we will host all delegations, more than 200 delegations on boats. They will cross Paris from east to west, from Pont d'Austerlitz and crossing on Le Louvre, on the Musée d'Orsay, on Le Grand Palais, on boat, and having the finish at the front of the Eiffel Tower. And that's unprecedented. And for more than 220,000 people, they will have a free access.
Security problems have been intense. The Interior Minister has already said he's very worried.
Yeah, they are ready on it because, you know, there is an expertise on security. Every year in France, on the National Day, there are millions of people into the city to celebrate. So the police and the military, all the forces are really gathered and making sure that security, that is a priority of such a big event, will be met. And definitely everything, and especially the opening ceremony, is based on security.
The decision on who takes part, you know, are Russian athletes allowed to compete under a neutral flag? Belarus the same. That doesn't. The minister in Paris has said that. The vice mayor in Paris has said she hopes that they don't come. Do you have a stand on that?
No, it's up to the IOC to decide finally, after the qualification of the athletes by the international federation in each sport. It's up to the International Olympic Committee and the International Paralympic Committee to decide, and not the country who will host the Games.
The Games are only slightly over budget at the moment on certain things because of inflation and that. So you've done a reasonable, well, I'm saying reasonable good job, but you're not there yet, of keeping it on budget.
Yeah, definitely. Since the beginning of this journey, I think we had two main goals in mind. On one side is to deliver fantastic games with passion, with emotions, with having competitions at the foot of the Eiffel Tower, the equestrian, and in the Château de Versailles, the fencing in the Grand Palais. So it's really unprecedented in having a spectacular celebration of sport. On the other side, it's also very a commitment to deliver games differently, and having, in terms of sustainability, cutting by half the carbon footprint. In terms of budget, maintaining the budget at balanced, and it's the case today, and financed at 96% by private funds.
Right, but the issue in places like London and elsewhere was always not just sustainability, but legacy.
Yeah.
And you know and I know that in all of these cities, large stadia are just empty. I was in Sydney just a couple of weeks ago. The stadium, London the same. You don't have that problem, but what's the legacy going to be?
So for us, the legacy is first the model of the delivery. We should demonstrate that this is feasible to host the Games by maintaining the budget in balance, by having a carbon footprint reasonable. And the legacy for us is not the tangible legacy, but the intangible legacy. How we will make sure that people will do more sport. And we have today 4 million people all over the country, in different cities, who will do more sports thanks to the games.
What on earth is this? I mean, controversial, a bit like the map. But what is it?
The mascot, this is the frieze. You know, in France we have a special thing coming from the French Revolution. It was the hat that the people is very French, and we are very proud to have this mascot, and it's a big success.
Right, here we go.
And this is another very...
Shall I take it out?
Of course, please.
It's about the only time you'll ever see me get one of these. What is it?
This is the Olympic medal, and it's also a very nice medal for us, and it's a part of France. Like for the mascot, there is also a very important symbol into each medal of the athletes will win. This is the Eiffel Tower. Every athlete will
go home with a bit of the Eiffel
bring back to home with a piece of the original Eiffel Tower.
Thank you very much. Well, no, you better take it because I'll keep it otherwise. I don't think that you intended me to. Sir, I'm very grateful to you.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you
for joining us.
Looking forward to having you in Paris for the games.
Well, I'd have to be very kind of you to invite me. I was going to say I'll come to the opening ceremony, but it's on the. Good to see you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much.